Morning, people. All good, all good. Another weekend of disappointment. But we're here. We're here. The guys will be here soon. Everyone's running a bit late today. Everyone's got things to do. It's a Monday. And it's Liverpool again. And I've been looking at certain things online and I'm thinking, I'm seeing people saying sacking managers is not the Liverpool way. Sacking managers is not the Liverpool way. That that is mad to me. Hearing that I'm arguing, not arguing, having discussions with people saying, no, we can't sack managers, we don't end up like Chelsea. We don't end... Chelsea was sacking managers and winning stuff. Sacking managers is not the Liverpool way, but losing at home 4-1, 3-0, is that the Liverpool way? That's what I need to know. Is that the Liverpool way? Being 8th or 9th, wherever we are in a position in the league, is that the Liverpool way? Is conceding the same goals every single game the Liverpool way? Don't get me wrong, people. We're going to get to the Salah against the Slot against Liverpool debate soon when the other guys come. But I just want to know, because I feel like I'm not going mad, because I'm thinking, surely that we've got to forget traditions and whatever you like. We're a big club. I see Real Madrid sack managers every week, and they win consistently. That period when Chelsea were sacking managers every season, they were winning consistently. So I don't understand. It's not the Liverpool way to sack managers. It doesn't make no sense to me. Like, we're moving with the times. We can't wait. We can't just rest on our laurels. Like, spending that much money in one transfer window wasn't the Liverpool way, but no one moaned about it then. That's fine. No one said, no, that's not the Liverpool way. Let's not spend all that money. That was fine. So all this, I don't understand it. Oh, listen, if the manager ain't doing his job, regardless of what you've done last season, that there's questions that has to be done. Now it's becoming a mess now. It's becoming a mess now. Now you got Salah speaking now. And don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. I don't agree with how it's happened. All season, I ain't seen Salah all season until it benefits him. I hear it. I big up everyone in the chat as well, man. You get me? FSG has let the standard drop by allowing the situation to continue. Slot should have gone weeks ago. I hear it. He should have been gone weeks ago. Should have been gone. But we're here now. This is what's happened. Because you haven't addressed certain things, now we're hearing that. And the thing is, Salah and Klopp fella. Now remember, the journalist came up to Salah and Salah said, if I speak, there'll be trouble. And he kept it moving. Kept it moving. He said, you know what, cool. Kept it respectable. This manager's not earning the respect what Klopp got. Salah said a whole heap of stuff. Whole heap. And the thing is, I never listened to it until this morning. So all weekend I've been giving my opinions because I've been sent certain clips and whatnot. I listened to it this morning and now I can give my honest opinion about it because I've heard it properly now and I thought to myself, raw. In fact, let me just go through the chat quickly. I heard something about that. I heard something. I don't know how true that is, but I heard something about that still. Yeah, Salah done that. He's done a lot to himself, man. Like that outbreak, like he's gonna lose some respect. You get me, from certain fan bases, and obviously our fan base. If they keep Slot just because of Salah, what he said, hey, listen, they can't do that. Listen, I was thinking that last night. Well, not last night, this morning. I was thinking that earlier on. I was thinking they can't. prolong this because of what Salah said. You can't show unison to the manager because of what Salah said. Because it's not like we're doing well and he's dropped Salah. Like, I hear it. If we're doing well and we're winning the last 5, 6 games, I hear it. No problem. But we're not. The problem is still the manager. It's just that Salah's added to the problems. That's what he's done. Hey, big up, man. All good, brother. Yeah, Gakpo's on madness. Gakpo's on 250 plus 62,000 in bonuses. Yeah, but anyway, we're gonna get to the Salah and that thing. Let's just recap on what happened on the weekend, man. To recap, I went for it. I think it was yesterday. But yeah, these performances are not acceptable at Liverpool. We know that. The manager knows this as well. And what he's doing at the club, I no longer understand what it is now, because we're not seeing absolutely nothing. He's not giving us nothing to go on. Like we're seeing, like I said, I've said it before, I've said it plenty of times, we are seeing the same thing every week. He's taking us backwards. The transitions are slow. The press is weak. Like, and we just talk about the same things every week. And now it's getting to a stage where it is absolutely boring. It must bore you a lot as well. Like, the same mistakes. And I said it already, that game showed me everything. I saw everything in one game, where our problems are. With all 3 goals, sums up our season. The Konate mistake goal. The second goal, no one engaging, no one tackling. The third goal, set piece. That's what we've been talking about all season. All season long, we've been talking about the same things, and we concede in one game. It has to get to a point where I honestly thought that the manager had been gone that night, or the morning after. And then obviously Salah said what he had to say, and maybe they couldn't sack him straight away. Maybe, I'm speculating, I don't know definite, but maybe that came into the issue, because he can't. The thing is, you can't back the player. That would just show us that we're a small club. You can't back the player. You got to back the manager. It's not player FC here. We're not Wolves. Like if Cunha last season said something, they might have backed Cunha. I don't know. Like, but we can't just back Salah no matter what he says. Salah, I hear it. It feels disrespected. It feels like a scapegoat. And I hear it. But you haven't made it easy on yourself, because you haven't come out all season when performances have been terrible. Virgil's been going out there. Sabozai's been going out there. See Jones the other day go out there. Robbo going out. I haven't seen you once on the mains. I haven't seen you on the mains once. You get me? So, and now, when it affects you, you're out there on the main speaking now. So I was like, don't listen. Salah, you're a legend at the club. You're a legend at the club. But if you spoke all season and you've done this, you'd have got more respect. You get me? Because you're speaking when things were going bad. You're speaking when you was playing. You're speaking when all these things. But now you're speaking when you're not playing. And the thing is, with what it is with the fan base, no one would have moaned. No one would have moaned about Salah being on the bench. No one. There's nothing wrong with him being on the bench. He hasn't performed, and I think he deserved to be on the bench. Now this has happened, I'm seeing a lot of revisionism. Oh, but he's a legend. He's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. He should never be on a bench. Hold on. Hey, big up my G, man. What?
It was good.
So yeah, man. I was just talking about this. Anyway, how are you doing before we get into it?
I'm good. Anything outside of football, I'm great. I'm good. Everything outside of football, matters, I'm good. But that's, yeah, man, how you been, man? How you been?
Bruv, can't complain. I'm in it, bruv. it don't affect me no more, Liverpool. It doesn't affect me, bruv. Like, obviously, after the game, I'm still a bit emotional, but I'm cool, bruv. I've got things to do today. Like, it's not affecting me, bruv. It is what it is, man. We are where we are. You get me? But you know what? Because I ain't spoke to you over the weekend or nothing, I just want to go back over the game quickly, and yeah, just give me your breakdown of before. In fact, give me the breakdown of the game because I haven't heard your opinion. I've told everyone my opinions on the game and all that. Just give me a breakdown of the game, how you saw it go.
So when I was watching the game, yeah, number one, Liverpool are so boring to watch now. I got to start off by that. We are one of the most boring teams to watch. I used to think we were the most exciting team to watch. Now we are the most boring team to watch. Obviously, a lot of players put in effort in spurts. We saw when we got the goal, we pressed them. We did everything we could. We saw Florian Wirtz be at the heart of everything good. And then we see Conor Bradley put in nice crosses as well. And obviously, we saw the goal that came from a mistake that Hugo Ekitike buried. And then, I'm not gonna lie to you, I switched up the game for a second because I was like, I need to sort out a couple of things. Liverpool are not that good anyway. I see 2-0. I was like, okay. And then I see Konate give away a penalty. And I knew that was the downfall. Do you know what the crazy thing about Liverpool is? Yeah. Liverpool are finding creative ways to make you pissed off. They can't just straight up lose now. Now we're going in the lead, making it look like we're comfortable, and then we're getting it back, and then we're throwing it away. Because what it shows me is this, yeah. At this point in time, our team lacks concentration skills. Our team lacks the ability to stay focused and see a game out. We can't control games. When we're 2-0 up, and that's the theme of this season, 2-0 up is the worst scoreline. Because when they get one goal, they're back in it. A lot of our issues and mistakes is from individual errors. Why did Konate make that slide tackle? The guy was going nowhere. And then obviously they allowed the guy to get in the box, deflection. And then I just knew that goals were coming. It was either going to be from them or for us. Obviously, McAllister did that nice little dummy to Soberslide. Soberslide scores. And then I'm like, okay, we need one more goal. Bro, when I saw 9 minutes added on, I knew they were going to score. I knew they were going to score.
Yeah.
Because
I think everyone knew they was going to score. I think everyone knew that.
When that corner came in, I was like, when that corner came in. But like when I looked at the lineup, yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised, honestly, about the line. I was surprised that Salah was on the bench. I was glad to see Ekitike start, and you could see the passion with each goal by Ekitike. Ekitike really wants to prove himself at this club, and there's a lot of players that, even though people may say Slot has lost the dressing room, there's still players out there that are still trying to fight hard because they want to play well for the club, whether they agree with the manager or not. They want to play well for the club. Obviously, our defense has been lacking, our midfield has been lacking, and from a performance standpoint, at this moment in time, there is no lineup that can save Liverpool. It doesn't exist. We are that cooked. So for me, the result is what it is. Am I upset? Yeah, at the time, I'm always going to be upset when Liverpool lose, but I don't expect us to win. Do you expect us to win on Tuesday?
No chance. No chance. Hold on. Let's get to I just noticed this chat, yeah. What's it called? I don't understand why Slot dropped Salah but doesn't play a winger on his position. And listen, like it doesn't make no sense what the manager's doing. You're dropping Salah and you're putting Szoboszlai, right? Everyone says your best midfielder this season. You're playing in every position you can find.
I figured it out. People think Salah's the scapegoat, yeah, and Salah's getting done dirty. The person that's really getting done dirty is Chiesa. Every formation, everything that Slot does is so that Chiesa can't get into the team. He would rather put anybody out of position. The reason why he hasn't dropped Gakpo, because he looked on the bench like, if I drop Gakpo on Salah, I have to play Chiesa. You know what? I'll keep Gakpo in. Or if I have to start Salah and bench Gakpo, I put Florian Wirtz on the left. That's what it is. Because in his mind, he don't see Chiesa as the answer. Chiesa is the last result. Chiesa is the red button. When we're losing, you look over to the bench, you just start throwing anybody on. That's what Chiesa is. And now that Slot has had his position, because I don't believe his position is secure, because if your position is secure, a club don't need to come out and leak to the media that your position is secure. It should be self-explanatory. When he won the Premier League, was everyone saying, were they coming out and say his position is secure? If they really want to secure his position, you know what they'll do? They'll give him that new contract that they were talking about earlier. But the club hasn't done that. The club hasn't done that. That's how you know. That's how you know you back the gaffer. If you really think that this guy is the guy, and you have 100% faith, why are the contract talks gone quiet? Because you don't believe, they're not convinced. They're just saying that because they can't back Salah. So, but like I said, the issue is, we sold a left winger. We don't use Chiesa. So in theory, we have 4 forwards. And we don't use Rio because according to Slot, Rio's had so many minutes for his age, and that's enough. So you basically eliminated Chiesa, you eliminated Rio. So you basically said Gakpo's my only winger.
Yeah, it's true. That because what he said about Rio, that I'm thinking, bro, you just said that he's had enough minutes. How? And the thing is, what makes me laugh, right? When we was 2-0 up in that game, right, and Leeds were starting to be more expansive, and you see gaps opening. Why? I didn't. The thing is, I understood the Gomez substitution. I understood that because all right, Bradley's just come back from injury. He's on a yellow card. Let's not do nothing stupid to let Leeds back in the game. But if there's space opening up, why are you taking off Wirtz and putting McAllister on? Like Wirtz, this is what we've been asking for. A game like this for Wirtz now. The game's just starting to open up. Leeds are starting to be more expansive. Why not have your so-called best technician on the pitch when this is going on? Or put on a young Rio. Like, he's got to exploit the space. We're winning 2-0. Let's hit them on the break with some pace. I don't understand. And the thing is, with the manager, see the sub. I'm not even going to cuss him because it makes sense that he put on not Gakpo. He put on Gomez and McAllister. It makes sense. It makes sense, yeah, because you want to see the game out. These are players that should be able to see him out. It makes sense. But how he's going on now, I just feel like everything he does doesn't work now. Like everything he tries don't even work. Even when he's trying to do the right thing, it don't work. What are we saying, Ends, man?
You know why it don't work? Because now he's trying to do the right thing where all the players' confidence is down. Everybody's kind of questioning what I should do. Because every people have been on teams where you're seeing the tactics, you're doing the tactics, and you're like, this don't feel right. I'm doing it. I'm going to try and follow orders, but this don't feel right. And Liverpool in that slump where teams have got that extra bit of energy and boost for Liverpool because they smell blood. It's like in boxing when a boxer gets rocked and the fighter goes over a fighter that may be safety first because they see that guy rocked. They start swinging haymakers and trying to get the guy out of there because they smell blood. They smell blood. They see an opening to win the fight. And this is the same thing. Teams smell blood against Liverpool. Like Slot even said it himself. He said before last season, teams were more brave. Now teams are getting that bravery back because Liverpool are not beating the team before kickoff. We have to reestablish that fear factor. There's nobody scared. Van Dijk trying to stand there, aura farming, it ain't working no more. No one's scared of you no more. I'm hearing people calling you Cardi V. Like
it's not
like it's crazy how everything has come to this point. So he can drop this guy, he can play this guy, but at the end of the day, the players don't believe in themselves. There's no confidence. The players that do believe in themselves, you're not playing. Chiesa feels like he's playing great. He ain't playing. Ekitike, let's be honest. Ekitike got 2 goals, but we know he's getting benched on Tuesday. The guy is not even focusing on finding a win. He's too much focused on rotation and managing players. Why are we managing players? We're losing. We're not winning games. And now you got the club going, well, we're drawing now, and that's better than before. So we're stepping in the right direction. Nah, man. What it is just individual brilliance saving us again, like it did at the start of the season. It's just not saving us to the point of winning games. It's saving us to the point of not losing games. So that's where we are now. So he can play this guy, he can play that guy, he can bring McAllister, who is moving in slow motion. Bro moves like he's on a treadmill, going nowhere, just in that same spot. Is dark times. And then you got players that he can't even talk to because he has poor man management, which everybody should have known at the beginning because of the way he treated Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa was the first red flag, but everyone said he's ruthless. This ain't ruthless. This is just a guy being a dickhead. Let's just call it out. This is just a prick, man. Like, if we're being 100% honest, this is just a guy. He didn't even go over the Kwanzaa, explain to him. He just said this guy can't win no aerial duel, so I benched him. And then when Kwanzaa came back, he didn't even look as good as he did before. Not even go, let me give you 10 minutes to see if you can improve. Just hooked him at halftime. It's not like we were even losing that game.
He's coming back to bite us now. When you see him, he's coming back to. And the thing is, quickly, ends and rums. We're going to get onto the Slot and what's it called, Salah thing. But we just.
I've got a lot to say on that.
And a little recap about the game. You hit me because I ain't spoke to none of you lot. But before we go any further, let me just because you know what? Obviously, before I go any further, did we all watch the game?
Yeah,
of course.
Can't help
making
it.
sure Rums.
He was at one of the games. He was at one of the games because last time we spoke, we played twice.
Yeah.
We played twice.
The Sunderland game. The Sunderland game.
I thought you
Not
the
Leeds.
game.
Yeah. We played twice because before we spoke, we hadn't played Sunderland yet. I'm pretty sure. Did we?
No, we
hadn't played
on a Wednesday.
Can I just say one thing though? As bad as this got ends, what's going on? You've been chilling with G too much. What do you mean you got a Barcelona top? What's going on here?
I've always been, bro.
I'm gonna have a word with G because G's Barca obsessed. G don't support Liverpool anymore. He's been Barca.
He spells Crystal Palace, bro. I don't care what anyone says.
Because yesterday I was chatting to him. Yeah, man's like, because we was chatting, yeah, and the Palace game was on. He's like, we was close then. I said, Liverpool ain't playing. He's like, yeah, sorry, man.
You know,
he can't hide it.
You know, you just asked, did everyone watch the game? Watching Liverpool now is like a chore. We don't want to do it necessarily, but we have to. We support the club in the end of the day. As much as we're annoyed and whatnot, it's a chore now. Like I'm watching games or the game's about to start. I'm like, I have to sit through this the next 2 hours. Just get out of the way so I can carry on my day now. I'm becoming numb to this, but yeah,
it's a job. It feels like a job that you don't enjoy. It's like, all right.
Yeah, I felt sorry for you, man, because I saw you and Monster's reaction to that Sunderland game. You guys Monster looked pissed. You look like you just came out for a funeral.
How about this? I can't stop a man doing his work, but Monster's like, let's do a reaction. I have to be honest with the people. I said I can't be asked, bro. Like jumping here and there. Yeah, you could see in my face, bro. Like I was trying to get the local. I was trying to get the next cab and get us back into City Centre and go sleep. I was vexed. He's like, I have to do this. I was like, I understand, bro. But people, can I just say, right? Don't let any fan say, we support the team to the end in that. 75th minute, me and Mont saw it with our own eyes. Every stand, people are leaving. 75th. So remember, we scored around the 80th, 82nd minute, I think. Some people didn't even see the goal. Don't let anyone fool you. These holier than thou fans think they're better than you. We support the team to the end. Loads of people are leaving 75th minute, bro. People are fed up. Like, people are genuinely fed up. But I just thought I would say that.
Nah, I appreciate that.
Anfield's a neutral ground now. Neutral ground. Neutral ground.
Yeah, everyone can come.
We're 1-0 down. We're 1-0 down, and nobody believes that we can come back. That's how dark it is.
It's dark. But anyway, before we go any further, it's mad. Anyway, let me get your ends. The game. I don't think did we speak about the game?
Nah, I don't think so.
Rob, tell me, Rob, because I've spoke about the game a lot. I spoke about it yesterday. I just can't. I need to hear your. I don't even know, man.
Like I swear to you, Dean, I don't even care now, bro. This club is dead, bro. This club is dead. The game in general, if I'm being totally honest, the first 5-10 minutes weren't good, but the last maybe 25, half an hour, I would say I enjoyed. If I'm being totally honest, I enjoyed it. I felt the press was there. I felt like we was moving the ball at speed. Felt like there was moments where we created some good moments, and then that was kind of it. little half chances here or there, Kitike having shots and whatever. And I think the second half we came out and we was on it. I thought we came out in probably the first 20 minutes. We was on it, scored our goals, did what we needed to kind of do. And then Kanate obviously giving away the penalty didn't help matters in hand. My part in that one, it's not that he dived in to tackle the play, he dived in to block the ball. The player was just really clever in that moment. But maybe, is there a different way to defend it? He has to figure that out. He's in the moment. He's in the heat of it. But I agree with what Arne Slot said. He said, bro, you're just at the crime scene too much. That's that. We can't get away with that. No matter how well he's played, he's at the crime scene, bro, doing something crazy. So that didn't help at all, innit? Brings them back into the game. They score it. But then even when they score it, you're like, all right, guys, can we go again, though? We're not losing here. We're not drawing. We're still winning the game of football. Can we just fix up and play? And then the substitutions from Arne Slot just killed us, bro. Took Verts off to put McAllister, didn't help. Like, I don't see that. The Gomez one, I would say, is fine. Bradley's on the yellow card. You're thinking, okay, they put Ganto is on. He's a 1v1 merchant. You don't want him to dive in, give away, and then we're down to 10 men. So they're thinking there, bring on another bring on Joe Gomez, coming at right back. But then Joey came in and started just kicking them up. So
oh no.
Like, all right. I'm like, all right, is what it is then, innit? This is how we're gonna play.
And can I stop you on that point, bro?
Yeah.
Joey was kicking them in that second half, but the one time he should have, he didn't. If you look at their goal where they've cut in and shot, bro, take him down. Even if you can see the yellow, whatnot, take him down outside the box and whatnot. He's very passive. Lets him come in, cut inside, and shoots, bro. The one time he wanted Joey to be aggressive, he wasn't, bro. Because it wouldn't have been a pen or anything. Go on.
No. Do you know the ones I blame and for you're talking about the second goal, right?
Yeah, the one where he's cut in.
Yeah,
and he's
okay.
shot.
You know who I personally blame there? I blame Gravenberch and slightly a bit of Cody. And then once that goes past those two, Virgil just trying to stick a leg out. So I would employ everyone to just go and watch it back and see what I'm saying. They can see that there's a player standing in a pocket of space. Yeah. Ibru's dropped off because they're expecting the cut in and the cross, so you getting yourself into a good position. Not a problem there, yeah. But my two midfielders dropping in has now allowed a centre midfielder to just operate in a nice bit of pocket of space inside our box. Someone that's sniffing danger and going, oh, that's a problem. Let me get a tight, nullify that pass. They have to go back out on the outside. Yeah, you cut back. Either you try and go 1v1 with me, or you have to cut back and then go back into the midfield, then we can squeeze up. If you go and watch it back, them two, Gravenberch first and foremost, bro, he does not look at him at once. As soon as he touches it, as soon as Ganto looks to play that pass, then he realizes, oh, my man is free. Then he tries, it's too late. Curtis tries his best to get back in as well. That's too late. He shifted. And if you look, Virgil's just kind of stuck a back leg out. And I'm like, but you did close him, but then you stopped to stick the leg out. I'm like, no, go to it, close. Commit fully
to stop doing that, bro. Because we all kick ball, yeah. You know, when someone's about to shoot, you don't twist your body and you don't stick a leg out because it can change the trajectory of the ball. Yeah. This is basic stuff, bro. And Slot come out and said, I think before the last game, we've conceded our last two goals before this game were deflected or something like that, bro. When he speaks, sometimes I'm not even locked into. But just like, we need to stop. It's annoying, bro. It's annoying.
Look, we go 2-2 and you're like, here it goes. Liverpool throwing away another 2-goal lead. But then we found a way back. Great ball from Gravenberch. McAllister, smart thinking. And I think that's cold. And him coming on didn't help the team. But in that one moment, he helped the team. Because that was really good, clever understanding of where we are. Then he lets it go. Soberslai, amazing finish, just rolls that into the corner. 3-2 up now. Now you're asking as a team, can we just see this out? Can we now be the team that can go, do you know what? We've got it. Or if you don't want to do that, let's go for more then. Let's go and get some more. Let's go and show them we're not scared because we don't want to invite on pressure because they're at home and we're not in a good way at the moment. So let's just keep playing our football and see where it takes us here because we're winning. We put on Hendo, but Hendo, it doesn't play as the DM. I would have personally gone with a 4-1-4-1. Personally, I think that would have been suited. Put Hendo just as the DM and then put your two midfielders in there, which would have been, I would have put Sobo and Gravenberch as the two midfielders in there. And then whatever you want to do with McAllister, he puts on Isak. And I'm like, Isak ain't going to press. You might as well just leave them on the bench. I would have put Salah on. I would have put Salah on as the striker just to stretch them. just to stretch
Yeah.
him and his strength and holding up the ball. So I would have put him on as the striker and just go, yeah, bro, you just stay. When we fizz it into you, can you hold it for us? Yeah, and we'll just sit in here and do what we need to do. So I think in that moment, he got caught between securing the 3 points because he couldn't believe we threw away 2-0 to then bring it back. Then I don't know. I think he just made a little bit of mistakes with the sub, maybe in the shape he wanted to use in that moment, and I think that's what eventually cost us. And then we conceded a dead goal, bro. If you look at it, it was so dead. The marking was off. Everyone's like, oh, not me, please don't land. You know, in that moment, like everyone's playing ball. There's a moment in time in a game when you're like, we're against but we're winning, but our back's against the wall. Please do not let me be the one that affects us in a negative way in this moment. And that's what I felt every one of them had. Because it felt like no one was like, no, put it in here. I'll head it that away. Oh, yeah, I'll go. Yeah, you try and take me on 1v1. I'm on this. It felt like when the ball went in, everyone's like, oh, my days. Oh, it's gone over me. Thank God. I swear to God, that's how it felt. And then, man,
let me
go on.
No, I was just gonna say, I don't understand how you say how Slot couldn't believe that we've thrown away a 2-0 lead. We've done that many times this season. We've done that many times this season. If anything, yeah. I don't understand how any manager could be arrogant when you've shown cases to throw away leads, to lose games at the last minute. Because remember, at the start of the season, we were winning games last minute, and then there was a period of time where we were losing games last minute, and now we're in the period of time where we're drawing games. It's like we have a little cycle going where we play well-ish, and then we play like shit, and now we're just in the middle of playing well in spurts of games.
Nick, I think the reason why, why he probably thought that, because even in the games we've thrown it away, the only other time I felt like the 2-0 when we was comfortable was Bournemouth and this one. I didn't think at 2-0, I'm like, yo, now we're going to score more goals. Like these Leeds don't look on it. And Bournemouth was the only other time. So you're right in terms of, wait, no, we've thrown away more 2-0 leads. So how do you not know why? But I think for him, I'm speculating now, he's probably like, no, but we were comfortable, bro. But
the problem is the personnel, because one thing you got to keep in mind, McAllister, like I said, he moves like he's standing still.
Slow, bro.
Bro is slow. So if you're bringing him on, you got to make sure that your subs are correct. It's like these subs are premeditated. He said
the subs were pre-planned.
Do you know what's
and this is the problem. This is the problem. Why do we have premeditated subs?
Blick makes a very good point. Yeah, when I saw there was 9 minutes added time, there's a time and a place when to go to the corner flag and defend. We were doing it from the 92nd minute. 7 minutes left. And I'm thinking, hold on, if they break, we're pissed. And that's exactly what happened. And Blick's right. We didn't have the... If we had like a Salah, or I know Sabozza was on the pitch, but he weren't
Salah and Chiesa, you'd put them on.
They're strong. They can hold off certain plays. But then, no disrespect to Endo, he is flimsy. We know he can get stuck in, but he's flimsy. And then you had Isaac trying to shield the ball near the corner flag. The personnel was all wrong to do that. And if you are going to do it around 96th, 97th minute, not the 92nd, bro. Yeah. You can't just go. That's why it ends. You said one of two things. You either go for more or you just tighten up as a team, right? I actually wanted to go for more because I even said it 2-0. 2-0 for me, when your team's very fragile, it's the most dangerous scoreline in football because it gives you that false sense of security when you're 2-0 up. I'll give you an example. Yeah, I remember we all watched that World Cup final with Argentina and France. I said, my friends will vouch for me. I said, France will come back into this game because Argentina, they like you gave the boxing analogy earlier, Blick. They look like a boxer with a weak chin. The minute they get hit, they're going to get knocked down. And I said, France will come back into this 2-0. If you're a stronger team, like a team that's defensive, like an Arsenal or an Inter, they're fine. 2-0 is bread and butter for them. The game's basically won at that point. But for a team like us, that's very fragile, we're up and down in form, 2-0, I said it 2-0, I'm not comfortable. I need to see a 3-goal margin. And even then, I still might not have been.
You know what's crazy, though? The reason why 2-0, because last season 2-0 we would have breezed that.
We would have been calm, yeah.
But the problem is, when you're not a good team and you're not playing well, all the opposition teams saying, I just need one. I just need one. I just need one. I just need one. Like I saw somewhere, because you brought up the boxing analogy. that someone said that if they're fighting against a guy that has a weak chin, they could be losing in the 11th. It could be the 12th round, but they're still trying because they know if I can touch that chin, it's over with. I can knock that person out, and that's what Liverpool is. Liverpool is a boxer with a weak chin. We like any little hook, well, we're on Bambi legs. Like it is that bad, and I'm sure everybody's, like I said, everybody's played football. There've been games where you're playing against a dead team, you're having multiple chances, you're winning 2-0, and then that dead team that has nobody on the whole entire team that look like they can score, they somehow scam one goal, and then they scam another goal in the last minute, and you draw the game, and you're sitting there going like, damn, how do we draw against a team that has no good players, that has nobody that look like they can score, but somehow the game ends 2-2, and this is what this game was. It's one of those situations where you sit there. If you're Arne Slot, I'm trying to secure the win. I don't care if you're tired, Verts, you're playing 90 minutes. I don't care if you're tired, Isak, you're playing 90 minutes because
you know what, yeah, you know what,
you
Blake, you know what's worse. Not worse with us, yeah. We become this that. What are we? We're not Liverpool on. Are we some sort like Wales winning 2-0? Like I didn't expect to make no subs when we was winning 2-0. I thought, yes, we're playing well. Eptiga just got his second goal. He looked hungry. He was running man down. I thought, yeah, we're gonna make more goals. So if you are gonna make a sub, fair enough. You made Gomez. I didn't want to see McAllister on the pitch. Me personally, if I had to make 2 subs, yeah, I'm making the subs in the what's it, position of power. I'd have brought on Rio, take off Gakpo. Oh, use it, open up space. I see Leeds trying to push forward now. There's bare space opening up. You take off your best player, Verts, when there's space about. I said this earlier on. And let's try and put Rio on, expose them. That we can put balls over the top. Rio's got pace and he's got trickery. They ain't going to want to leave everyone forward when you got that guy. You got Verts. And this is the problem with us. Because Slot, his job's under pressure. Now he's making subs that he thinks he can see out games now. Bruv, you can't see out games this season. We have got a soft underbelly. We can, in that game, I said this earlier as well, in that game, we can see, that was the problem with our season all game, all year. Kanate, mistake, goal. Second goal, no engagement in the ball, no engagement. No one's going out there, put a tackle in, nothing. Third goal, set piece, usual. All 3 goals sum up our season. All of them. Like, how can you concede all 3 goals in one game against Leeds that sums up our season? Everything we've moaned about this season happened in that game. And the manager didn't help. Like I said, man, that everything he's trying to do, even when he's trying to make the right decisions, they're not working.
You know what it feels like, yeah? It feels like you know when you're younger, yeah, and you let's say like 7, 8, you're playing football, yeah, and you're on a team, and the coach just starts rotating players because everybody has to get minutes. That's what it feels like. You know, I'm not lying, man. You know it's true. You know it's true. It feels like that. You're winning. Okay, let's get the dead players on. Let's start rotating. And I've been on teams here where they throw away the game just by doing that. They just lose just by doing that.
What, we're just trying to compete. We're not trying to win no more. We're just everyone gets on the pitch. That's yeah.
You know,
I remember that happened to you. What would you say?
Go on.
No, I remember that happened to me. My dad crashed out. And he crashed out on the manager say, it was your fault, man. Why are you making these kids be lose? My dad crashed out bad, man. In front of everybody.
Yeah? That's the problem. And I know Enzo's gone through this. You'll get the parent that's in your ear, my son's not playing, and then you have to do bullshit like that. No, the team comes first. If you're winning and you're going for trophy, the team has to come first.
Nah, I had exactly what Dr. Big said. I've had that where I've had to like, bro, let's say, no, it's not the right moment. Bro, we was playing against a team, yeah. I think the kid's now he's gone to Chelsea, yeah, right winger. Bro, the youth was cooking, but my left back was on smoke. He was just on it. I was like, this is a cold battle, but I can see that's where the game is now won and lost. So yeah. I now can't put on the other left back because if I take him off, we are getting cooked because he's the difference maker. And it won't be because, overall as a team, they're better. It will be like they pinged it out to him, drop shoulders, bang, ball across the box, goal. Or takes on and go and scores himself. I was like, no, I ain't making that sub, bro. You gotta wait. Parent was like,
Exactly, bro.
my son only got 5 minutes. I said, listen, if I would have I was honest. I said, if I put him on, he would have lost every confidence he had. And they were like,
I've been in cup finals here where some players haven't.
That's what throwing someone under the bus is.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Joe's crazy. Yes, I've actually been in like finals here where some kids didn't see the game. The final was that tight. Some kids didn't see the game, and
it's
parents
that, bro.
cussing them out. Yeah, but it was dark, man. Like, so as a manager, man, you got to stand on business.
I shouldn't even laugh. Because you cup finals as well. You get your little name in the book. There's a pre-match book, and then like, how do you even play in that game?
Nah, it's deep, man.
I remember they made us take a picture at the end, and we lost. Yeah, I if I can find that picture, I'm gonna post it. It's just me, just like looking sad in my little like full-fledged kit, just like this with the little you came second like little like thing that they give you, man. Oh, it was dark, man.
Yeah, bro. But these are the things you got to do. That ends it. I used to be a coach as well. My sons, we went to a final, bro. Our goalkeeper. When you go to them finals, you know what I'm talking about. My teams, ethnically, you know what it is. We're massive.
You got all black.
Yeah, we travelled in 4 cars with a 12. We got 4 cars with 16 man.
Intimidating.
Yeah, bro. They've come with Porsche Cayennes. The grands, everyone's there. The cat, the dogs, everyone's there. You get me? Expecting to win.
They got the deck chairs out, the barbecue at the side.
Everything. They got
the oranges for half time.
Yeah, all that. And then, bruv, they send my goalkeeper off after about 2 minutes. Madness. I thought, all right. Didn't change a thing. Put one boy in goal, and we still beat them, bro. You get me? But the thing is, it's about making the right changes. It's about making the right change. Don't listen to no one on the side. If you think it's the right change and you know your team, you know who's going to roll up their sleeves, that this manager knows who's about it. He must know. He's been here long enough to know who's about it. And you're picking players that are not rolling up their sleeves still. They're still making the same mistakes. Like we can. The thing is, I crashed out the other day and I said, because a couple months ago, I was on like, the players are 40%, the manager 60%. Then I said, nah, I'm not blaming the players no more. I'm blaming the manager. The manager picks the players, so I'm not even blaming the players no more. I'm not even blaming the manager no more than that, bro. The manager ain't gonna sack himself, bro. I'm blaming the owners. Like, end of the day, the players are gonna do what they're gonna do. The manager's gonna do what he's gonna do. It's up to the owners to get rid of him then. Like, I can't keep on questioning the manager. It's not the manager's fault no more.
You're spot on, yeah? You're spot on. We have to keep the same energy because I'm going to assume we've all got a friend that supports United, right? All of us. You see, when Ten Hag and that were messing up for them, the first thing I said is, after a while, you can start getting mad at him. In fact, Amarin is the perfect example right now. You can start getting mad at the manager, but if he's still on his fuckery and he still remains in the job, then you look above, bro. Then you have to look at the guys in points. That's a very good point, Dean. We can't, as much as we know he's tactically inept, he's done that. Slot is done here. It's going to get worse. We're probably going to lose comfortably tomorrow. Brighton probably come at Anfield and get a win. I don't know where our next wing's coming from, right? But it gets to a point where you can't get mad at Slot. Big up Gene as well. But you can't get mad at Slot. It's like, cool. He's not going to walk. And even there's something in the back of his mind. We know money talks as well. He probably wants to get sacked. I'm seeing we have to pay him out 13 million or something like that. So he don't care. You know what? It's a win-win for him. He's like, if I stay here,
it's a win-win.
Yeah, bro. If I stay here, I'm in a job. If they sack me, I'm laughing to the bank. I could go Ibiza, Dubai. This time I don't have a team to think about. I could just go there happily. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
I can go and party all season. I can party all season long.
Exactly.
This guy, bro, seriously.
Bro. He's in a win-win.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, the game happened. Yeah, and this. Yeah, it's dark because the game happened. They got back, and what makes it worse for me? My dad supports Leeds. How about that? My dad and bro, I grew up like all this, like, oh man, they're doing that to me because Robbie Keane scored against us. All them celebrations there, Mark Viduka, all of that. I got all of that when I was younger. You get me? Nearly crying because I was so emotionally attached to Liverpool. I was nearly in my tears when they would beat me from crying for football. Like all that. You get me? So when I'm watching the game, I'm thinking, 2-0 up, yeah. And like we said, that's the worst lead for Liverpool. Honestly, when we went 2-0 up, I thought we was going to batter them because Leeds have been poor this season. Poor. You get me? My dad cusses them. He wants the manager gone. Like, their manager's the same as our manager, bro. Like, they play a bit of football, but they're weak. They're weak. They're letting silly goals. They're weak just like us, bro. And for them to score 3 goals, a set-piece goal as well, Leeds don't really... Bro, Leeds are weak, and we allowed them to look like that, bro. Like, this manager... And then, anyway, we're going to get to... Guess what happens? I've been talking about this situation all weekend, and I didn't even watch the clip. I watched the clip this morning, bro. Because people have been sending me bits. I've been giving my opinions, and I don't even know. I didn't hear the whole clip, bro. It's mad. It's mad. So now when I heard it, bro, I thought, rotted. I never knew it was that. I never knew it was like that. Raw. Salah was speaking, bro. Salah was speaking. I never knew. I thought he talked. I didn't know he was speaking, bro. He was, bro. I never knew.
Dean, you know one of my brethren, yeah, before the Leeds game said, you do know if Salah doesn't start again, he's going to speak. And I'm like, I'm not saying it's out of the realms of possibility, but I doubt it. Like, doubt it. He's like, bro, you remember the other time when you lot lost the game? He's like, there'll be fire. You lot might remember it's that game. I can't remember the game, but he was vexed after because I think that's when Klopp didn't bring him.
West Ham game.
And did we lose that game? I can't remember off the top of my head. I think we lost or drew.
I can't remember if we drew or something.
Yeah. But he said Tyler's going to speak out, and the minute it happened, he's calling. He said, "What did I tell you? This is a man full of pride, bro. You're telling because you know what the situation was that game. Yeah, he's in bad form, whatnot, but it's the fact he didn't even come on. That's where I understand his anger. He didn't even get minutes. And like you said, Ends, even tactically, bring him on just to stretch the game. You know, that's probably a game where he bags as well, because they were open.
Of course he would.
Still going hell for level with us. But the fact he couldn't get on the pitch, bro, it's stark. It's actually, because I understand why he's not starting, because he's not informed, but he's got a good point. You're seeing man like McAllister and Gakpo and that are as bad as him, if not worse, still retaining their place and getting minutes. So I think he's well within his right to do what he's done. And I'm going to say this from now. The bit that probably shocked me the most, and I shouldn't laugh, but if you don't laugh, you'll go mad. When he said, I called my mum and told her to get to the Friday game because it might be my last game. And that was mad. That could be his last game without him even playing. That's the maddest thing.
Yeah, bro.
I think it's a really big possibility that he leaves in January. You know, I genuinely think the only way
he might have left already, bro. We don't know. He might have left. That's it.
Yeah.
Last game, he's not traveling.
I'm hearing he hasn't traveled tomorrow. But the only way
I'm waiting for the team to see.
Yeah, because they release it normally tonight or a day earlier, innit? But
yeah, they'll reveal soon before the press conference. You'll get it.
The only way I don't think he leaves in January is if we sack Slot before January, bro. That's the only way I think he exactly.
This is why I'm pissed off at Salah, man. Salah ruined everything, man. He made them.
But you're pissed off at Salah?
Yeah, because I think they could have been a sacking.
I'm not gonna lie, they would have sacked him sooner. Now he made them
nearly about to sack him. It was nearly.
They got double down.
He made them pick a sack because they can't back Salah. Like from a logical standpoint, you can't back the player because if you back the player, it's going to be a domino effect. And I'm seeing
we're a small club. If you back the player, we're a small club.
Of course, you'll come out, John Terry. You play for Chelsea. You guys used to get managers sacked left and right.
Oh, John Terry got managers sacked. Trust me.
All of these guys. You can't do that because once you do that, you're setting a bad precedent for the next manager. Because now, if Salah doesn't play well, now he's gonna try and get this manager sacked. Now they're gonna do this with the other ones, and now we're in a situation where player power is bigger than anything that the managers have. We've seen it with obviously Slot is not as successful. We've seen it with Pep. Any person that has a problem with Pep sells him in January. We've seen this with Silas Ferguson. Any player that has a problem with him, he gets rid of them. And if you want to have the manager to have some sort of respect, you can't let the players dictate how the club is run. So now he has forced them to dig in their heels and go, yeah, we wanted to sack this man, but we kind of have to stick by him a little bit and not make it look like Salah pushed us to sack him.
Yeah, because we're gonna sack him anyway.
Yeah. So now he's on that because let's be honest here. If Liverpool truly think his job is safe, where's that new contract they were talking about at the start of the season?
Yeah, they ain't
Yeah.
They're not giving him no
That's a
contract.
shout.
They're
That's
not
a
giving
shout.
him no contract because everybody knows when a manager's safe, you don't need to speak about it. You don't need to come out and say your job is secure. This is when I know your job isn't secure. The fact that you have
Yeah,
to
and they have to
quote,
back
unquote,
you.
tell
Yeah.
everybody that you're backing him. So I think Slot is gonna go.
Hold on. Is that true? Let me know if that's true.
They had to do it. If that's true, they had to do that.
No, I'm waiting for because I normally wait for Liverpool to post out the squad.
Yeah, I
and
need to know if
travel.
that's true, man.
I'll find it. Let me see if they
But
post it.
I know Enz will find it before everyone. I know that.
That's his
Enz is an octopus. He's got bare arms. I know he's gonna find something, bro.
Ravi's doubled
oh.
out. Big up Ravi. He's saying it's true.
Yes, it's true. Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, man. That's why I'm pissed off at Salah, man. You made us stuck with this guy for longer, man. All because you didn't start in 1 week.
The news is saying that some of the news coming out is saying that he might not. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a Liverpool official squad list. Once, because they normally drop it every Champions League. There's a squad like who is traveling.
Yeah.
Once that lands out, if it's on stream, I'll let you guys know.
I've just deeped it. Then, if that is true and he's not gone, he's probably played his last game for us because
That's what I said.
Yeah,
no, that's what he just said.
Yeah,
I can't believe Rams just there not listening.
I will say this though. If Liverpool keep him, they're probably going to keep him to the end of the season.
Who's Salah?
No, Slot.
Arne Slot.
Slot's
No,
going
you can't make it to the end of the season.
I'm telling you right now. I don't know why people are panicking. He's going anyway. He's not going to be Liverpool's manager next season. I'm calm, man.
Yeah,
But can't be end of the season. No way.
Let me tell you why. Yeah, I don't think he stays to the end of the season. You know, FSG are money men, right?
Yeah.
If we carry on with Slot, I don't think we get Champions League places. Maybe not even Europa League. Yeah, that starts to then affect the brand deals, the money, kit deals, all that. I genuinely believe. I think we're gonna pull the plug maybe end of January, start February. I can't see Slot making Tennessee, regardless of what happens with Salah. I can't see Slot making because results are only going to get worse. And yeah, it's going to start affecting other things. It's deeper than just what's going on the pitch. Slot won't be
money.
He won't be
the money. They're affecting your pocket. If someone's affecting your pockets, you got to G-check them, bro. You can't be affecting my pockets. You get my
you're telling me no Champions League football after. By the way, and we get an extra place. I think it's confirmed we get an extra place because the coefficient we're clear of other countries.
What 6 places?
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Yeah. I'm telling you right now. Yeah.
I've checked it, Lord, as well. It's a 4-hour tweet from Fabrizio, but that's the only one I've seen, the 4-hour ago one. But he said he could be out of the squad, so he hasn't said like, yeah, he's definitely out of it. If that's the one you're talking about.
Okay.
I said it.
Let us know if that's the one you're talking about, man. I need to know these things.
I will say this though. To me, yeah, in my opinion, yeah, I think he's getting sacked regardless. And the reason why I said to the end of the season is Slot might pull off us being in and around the Champions League spot just off talent alone. Because the way
sorry, bro. The Indy one, it says, I understand Mo Salah flight ticket to Milan is not being checked in online by the club. I'm like, how would you know that, bro? That's not something you could be checked. Like, someone would have to tell you that. You can't just go and search.
Indy's just having fun. Indy's having fun. He's just having fun.
Nah, these guys are on their stuff, bro. Bro, come on, man. Any day, yeah. Under any other circumstance, we'd be pissed. But this. Bro, we need this. Go on, any more?
These Hawkins one, I see Redmen have tweeted as well with it. It's exclusive. Mo Salah out of Liverpool squad and is not traveling to Italy for the game against Inter's decision made by the board and Arne Slot.
Who's that from?
Some guy called Fabrice Hawkins.
See, we're looking at anything now, we're just looking.
No, he must be. Is he someone? Is he credible?
I need to hear it from Ornstein. I need to. When he comes up with
I'm taking your word for it, Blick. If you're saying he's credible, I'll give him a follow then. If he's credible.
Okay, he's credible, but I don't know if that tree is real.
if he runs,
nah, he's credible, but I didn't say he said that.
Okay.
That's the
I
chat.
just blame you.
That's the chat.
I said, Lord Mobby said, you know it's long when Sky Sports is at the training ground.
Yeah,
No,
no,
but-
I've seen it now. Mo Salah has arrived. I've seen it. He just pulled up in the whip. The training.
Man, you're gonna get in.
If
He's
I
gonna
see,
try to
they'll
open
be
the door,
fired,
realize
bro.
the doors are locked.
He's gonna be uncomfortable, isn't it? Like these two can't coexist no more.
Securities are like, oh my days, Salah turned up. You know, that's what they're like. Oh.
Bro, you know what? We're turning into some reality show. Keeping up with Kirkby or something. Like this is mad now.
Oh,
Turn into the New United. Like it's like a saga, like it's a soap series now. Like it's mad.
But one thing we could say, yeah, no more Dutch managers, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't run over again. I don't know no more Dutch players, let alone managers, bro. Seriously, man. I'm done. I need some real, like, all this softness, his pause is pissing me off, bro. Like, it's just like, Granberg's a good player, but will he tackle properly? Will Frimpong, when he gets back, do anything?
So funny,
like,
I had a video, yeah. Well, people were commenting at me saying for saying that, because I made a video like 2 years ago saying that Gravenberch is good, yeah, but for a guy at his size, he lacks physicality, the physicality of someone that's 6'3" should have. And people were cooking me because Gravenberch had an amazing season last year, and now he's gone back to these levels, and
He looks flimsy, innit?
Yeah,
bro. All our Dutch players look flimsy, bro. Look at Gakpo.
Do you know
6'3" doing what?
If you see Gakpo in the games, yeah, that's a big dude in terms of height, man. He's as big as Virgil. He don't
put no tackles in. He pulls out of tackles, bro.
No physical presence.
Do you know what he did well? Blick, you make a very good point. You never associate Gravenberch with being combative or stuck in or tackling. What he was very good at last season is reading danger and intercepting. It was never the physical aspect. It was more the intelligent aspect. You're right. You don't associate him with being physical. You just don't. And that's almost like when I see that flimsy sixes that aren't that physical, but they do intercept and win the ball back, I kind of rate them a bit more because like you're reading danger. Because even Fabinho, yeah, you lot might think this is mad. I don't think he was the most physical. Normally he would read the danger before
it happened. He could get in, pause.
Yeah. But I would say a lot of the times he got the ball back. Obviously he tackled, and I'm not saying he didn't tackle, of course he did. But a lot of the times he got the ball back. That's why I think we named him a nickname, the Lighthouse, whatnot. He would have recognized the danger before anyone, and he would already be there. Do you know what I mean? I think it was more intelligent, but man,
his contribution to our team was underrated. Fabinho, a lot of people
underrated,
didn't give
bro.
the respect he deserves because, like, at least, if we had him in, I don't know if this is a hot take. I reckon if we had, I know people say Fabinho was gone, but I reckon if we had him in Klopp's final season, we could have won the league, man. Because you put legs around him, Fabinho wouldn't have to move as much. He could just sit on the base of the team, and it would have helped us be more solid because, like you said, he could read games, but. The problem that I have here, and I got to address this still, man. I'm still pissed off at Salah because, like I said, we are stuck with this manager for a little bit longer than we would have liked. Now we're seeing the situation with Xabi Alonso, where some Real Madrid fans are growing impatient. The players don't really trust these tactics.
They want him gone, bro. They want him gone.
He's on the brink. He's on the brink.
That's the real brink, not the R one. That's real brink. That's a real brink.
Don't start smashing up his car in that.
You know what's funny?
Don't get mad at him.
No, he's in the live training stuff though. I'm looking at it now. He's in the group meeting at the start in the circle. He's there.
Oh, he's in there,
yeah. I know he's looking vexed though. He's not smiling.
I don't know because I'm just seeing the back end of it. But yeah, they're in a circle. So I'm looking for him. He is there. They're in the red. That red top is cold, by the way.
Do you know what's mad? Do you know how you know Salah's making this about him as well? Forget even what he said this weekend. Even a Sunderland game when he's wearing the belly that you can only see his eyes. He knows that's going to draw attention. He knows that's going to draw attention. Bro, come on, wear a hat or a snood, not the whole thing covered, bro.
That thing was crazy.
That was crazy.
The Kermit thing was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Never seen it in my life.
It was bad. He just said,
well, you know what?
Club, no, but I got to ask your opinion because one thing I noticed, and I saw when Enz did that show, Hassan, and I've noticed that everybody has no one talks about this part that Salah said. No one talks about the fact that he said Harry Kane didn't score 10 games in a row and he was playing. No one talks about the fact that I don't need to earn my position. I've already proven myself. Why does everybody just glosses over that factor? No one.
I tried to bring it up, bro.
He attacked the club. He spoke about the manager for like 2 seconds and started going off of the fact that he wasn't starting games, even though
that's mad.
I
still haven't seen. No, I haven't seen that part. I don't think I've seen the whole thing. Still.
He brought up Harry Kane. He said I don't know. Every day I need to prove myself. The club threw me under the bus. They're blaming me. I said the only person that's getting blamed is Konate and Gakpo. Because of this situation, people are blaming Gakpo now. Gakpo's getting thrown under the bus for him doing the same output.
And man, if we're being honest, other than the penalty situation, I think Konate had one of his better games. Other than that little strippiness he's done,
playing good.
No, but can I ask you the question? Do you think, on a real man, you man have played ball? Do you think he went into slide tackle the player or blocked the cross?
Blocked the cross.
But then, bro, Nonto weren't really going nowhere, bro. He didn't need to go down in that situation.
No, but Nonto's in front of him and he's about to put the ball across the box. So he tried to block it.
Premeditate. You know them ones where you go.
It's just
you pretend like you're gonna cross and the guy's already gone. Or you pretend like you're gonna cross and the guy's already sliding.
But Nonto was going at speed. I reckon if he left him, he dribbles that off the pitch, bro. Genuinely.
He crossed him shaped up. Bro, go and watch it back while we're speaking now. That's the only way.
He shaped up across it, bro.
Because one of them ones.
Everyone should take the time now just to go and watch it back real quick and then make a decision.
I watched it this morning. I see it, bro. Like that was going to be a block.
That was going to be a block. If he checked it back onto his right foot, that would have been dark for Konate because he would just.
He wouldn't have done that. He would have been nasty, bro.
Just sliding up the pitch. That would have been.
And you're right. Actually, you're right. He was going to take it back.
He was about to. He shaped up to hit, and then he thought, "Oh, I'm going to block it." But what he did was smart.
Neymar would have given him the little.
But then you know what? Konate saved us. I don't know if it was before that or after when it's dropped to someone and he's made that last-ditch tackle. I can't remember. Do you not know the chance I'm on about? Where they were literally about to score and he made the last-ditch tackle. I think he had a decent game. Other than that instance, he had a calm game.
But that goes back to what Jerry has said on Enzo's stream. Being a defender is peak. The striker, you can be doing nothing all game. A defender, you made one mistake. Everyone's saying,
you're getting cooked, bro.
And with the season that he's having, everyone's saying he's bad. But one thing I can say is when our defense had no protection, this is what's happened. This has happened.
Honestly, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. It's minor, bro. No one cares.
No, I'm not gonna lie, man. You cooked it, man. I ain't gonna lie, you cooked. You cooked.
Why do you have it on during a game, bro? There's a game going on when you at your.
Well, you can choose not to watch the game. You making it like it's my fault.
It's your fault, bro.
Like it's not my channel. It was I didn't.
Okay, you should have said I'm not available yet after the game.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Every time we concede, I always pop into Savage's stream. And all I'm just hearing Undertaker music and him like every time I feel Undertaker music, it's dark, man. It's dark.
Yeah, but in terms of
this is where we are now, man.
It's just expected, isn't it? Like,
of course, man.
When you try and put across the truth, sometimes it's difficult to digest. Not an issue. It's just everyone has their difference in opinion, bro. That's why it doesn't bug me at all.
Plus, you went to an away ground. Hostile atmosphere.
Yeah, as I said, it's minor, bro. It doesn't. I promise you, me and him are cool. We're calm, bro. It's just difference in opinions. That's all it is. And the chat had a different. Some of them were trying to be personal, but what
was this about? And if you want to elaborate on it,
no, it's more like his take. I did a reaction to a video that he did on Kopish. His takes called out a few points that I thought was valid, in terms of backing Salah too much and having a bias. And he said it at the end that he has got a bias towards Salah, which is fine.
No, of course he has. Of course he has.
No, that was
obviously that region. Me and Sam have clashed over Salah from years, bro. But obviously, hit that region of the world. You know what I mean? You're gonna back your. It's natural, bro.
No, it's not.
But I had a bias over Mane. I had a mad bias over Mane over Salah. When Salah done that thing to him, only Salah gone. Only Klopp and Salah gone.
I feel like when it's one of your
Burnley game.
Even Joe Gomez, he's from down the road from me, South London. When he was in his pump and he's getting rotated with Matt, even though Matic was cold, I was vexed. I was like, this is my brother. Well, I don't know personally. I was like, he's from Magic. He needs to start. What do you mean? I feel like when someone's at your demographic or from your, you're naturally gonna back them. And to be fair, Sam's admitted that in the past as well. So fair enough.
I think as I said, it's just as with the comment section, bro. It comes with part of the parcel, bro.
I'm gonna watch it in a minute.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
I do a call-in show. If anyone wants to call in, then I do one after every Liverpool game. So I think if you have actually something to say, come then, bro, and have the conversation.
I'm gonna watch it.
I haven't had a bias since Torres left, man. That broke me, man. Since then, I haven't been the same person.
You have a bias since fair enough.
I haven't had a bias since Torres left. Every other player, I'm just like,
I hate your bias. Your bias is lame. Sissoko, Ryan Barble, John Barnes. Yeah. You see it.
Lucky I hear it. Lucky in the chat. I hear it.
It makes sense. It fits the criteria.
The training's only the warm-up bit, bro. They're not gonna show us the actual training because there's gonna be probably stuff that they work on that you don't.
Probably in the pads again.
But yeah, it's the warm-up, innit? They gotta wait. It's just activation training, that part. But I hear it does look.
Have they got the tennis balls out yet?
Nah, they
don't.
Wait. I got a question.
Just hurdles and ladders, innit? To activate the hip.
How do you guys feel about Frimpong partying in Ghana? I'm seeing.
Hey, it wasn't.
No, it's old.
Last year.
Okay, I was gonna say I keep seeing this in the timeline. I'm like,
you man trying to throw my guy under the bus, man.
You have to stop that.
No, I was just going to ask if that was true or not because I keep.
You know it's Blick, yeah. It's just them account because we're in a bad situation with on the field, off the field. People just trying to add insult to injury, bro. They're getting old footage and trying to make things worse, bro. He's here, bro. He's
like
here,
the one they put out Salah today. Is like, look, there's no problem between him and his teammates. I'm like, but Salah's hair is low in that one, and Soboslai doesn't have long hair, bro. But no one, everyone's like, yeah, see, everyone like,
oh, so you saying it's like that one every international break. That one every international break, they keep posting that Soboslai free kick like he just scored.
Yeah, Sobo scored again. That one kills me though because I watch it every single time, and I like every video. I like every video.
As well.
But let me just quickly address this comment. Yeah, no. My thing was this.
That's why you want to guys stayed over McAllister.
Let me address it, please.
Let him defend himself.
For one, I'll tell you how I was brought up. Yeah, I was brought up.
Dean, we don't need backstory. Dean.
Yeah, bro.
Dean, we don't need a backstory, bro.
No, we're gonna give a backstory.
Let me make a tea then, Dean. If you're
No. Stay there. We're nearly wrapping up.
No, let me go make a tea if you're giving backstory. This is gonna be like 2 days worth of content.
No. You know when you used to watch, I used to watch boxing with my gran. Yeah.
Right.
So you know where I won. Don't matter
who's I know exactly boxing. What you mean. I know exactly.
I don't know who the player. I don't know who's fighting. I don't care where the black guy's from. It doesn't matter where he's from. You get me? That's who you support. That's no choice.
I used to be me, man. I used to support Floyd Mayweather only because of that reason.
I'm making the tea, bro, because everyone's giving backstory.
No. It's
true, let me just say that the thing is, when I was growing up,
it's
mad because it was the least supported players I did support at the Sissokos. No one really supported Sissoko. I supported him. The Ryan Barbles. Everyone had a Gerrard top. I had the Ryan Barble top.
I like Ryan
Barble. I had the John Barnes top when everyone had the and all that. You get me? Even though he didn't have the name on the back, I had number 10, John Barnes. You get me? So it was now I'm not like that no more. Because I'll watch a boxing match and I'll want the player I want to win that. Before I didn't know better. Now I know better. You get me? It's not like that no more, man. It is. But
you remind me of something. I can't believe I forgot. Yeah, the last guy I actually had wasn't Torres. It was Sturridge. Sturridge was my guy, man. That was my guy.
There you go.
That was my guy, man.
It was cold.
It's one of them ones, man. Obviously, times move, man.
Oh yeah, Thiago as well. That was my guy too.
Nah, man. End of the day, man. Certain people you can resonate with, innit? Like it's like got the same story as you, or you can feel where they came from. It's just one of them ones, and it's a story sometimes. Like everyone can do the Gerrard thing. Obviously, Gerrard was our favorite player. Like everyone's favorite player, but I got a Sissoko top. You get me? Because Gerrard don't need no backing. Sissoko need the backing them days. You get me? So it is one of them. But before we wrap up,
you have Jimmy Traore.
I didn't have Jimmy Jare. I definitely didn't have him. Definitely didn't have him.
Did you have El Hadji?
Dribble.
Wow, get out of here, bro. I didn't want him in the first place. A tramp. He's a tramp, bro. He's a real live tramp.
If Sturridge
Get me, I didn't like him.
He'd be better than Harry Kane.
Say again?
I said if Sturridge wasn't there, I'm looking at the chat. If
Hey,
Sturridge was
too cold.
He was
Sturridge
better than
was
Harry Kane
too
before he
cold.
got injured.
Yeah, he's a way better footballer, bro. But Harry Kane was just clinic. You get me? But yeah, Sturridge, we've had injuries. But you can say about anyone. You can say the same thing about Ledley King, bro.
Ledley King would have been. He's one of the best anyway. But without the injuries, we're talking big boy conversation. He was a joke, bro.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
I remember
I
had a conversation with him about the injury once, and bro, when he was saying the things he had to do, to just be prepped for games, long
madness, innit?
You played with knees not working, just playing like that. I'm like, if this man had knees that work properly, long.
So I'm saying, bro, we could do that, bro. But before we wrap up, because I've watched the interview. I thought I watched all of it, but obviously I missed. I didn't see the Harry Kane part in that, but Salah did mention that the club promised him stuff and they've gone against his promises. I'm thinking the only thing in my mind, I'm thinking, is it that we promised to get players and you'll still have a starting role and what did you take from that? Because I didn't understand it. Unless it's a starting role when the new players come, I'm not understanding what they promised him if he's getting that big money.
Let me say this, One thing I've noticed is Salah's on trying to be on free kicks now. I'm seeing him take corners. I'm seeing him do stuff that he wasn't doing before. And when you look at all of that stuff, I feel like that was a part of the promises because let's be honest, Salah was not taking corners last season. He was not being over free kicks last season.
Yeah, because Trent was there, man. Trent was there.
He's never scored a free kick for us ever.
No, but now he's on it. He thinks he's that guy, man. But
not the free kicks that's shooting range. He's not on it.
No, he's been on some of them. He's been on some.
He stands over them, then he walks away. He doesn't.
Yeah, I see him walk away. I see it's normally Szoboszlai now, isn't it?
But I think it's the starting position and him starting every minute of every game. If we talk about players, no one could complain about the players because these are the players that everybody wanted. We signed a bunch of players. He can't say the club didn't try and recruit well to improve. I think it has a bit to do with the Semenyo links because I'm not sure if you saw there was links earlier that Indy said that Liverpool are trying to look to replace Salah with Semenyo
and Elise.
Or Elise. So Salah's probably seeing all that stuff, and we know Salah's online. He's seeing all that stuff, and he's probably feeling that it's getting close to January. They're benching me now, and I didn't start in the Leeds game. But if you look at it from a logical standpoint, I can see why he wouldn't play because we were winning the game, and then the manager feels under pressure, so he's just trying to get the result out there as much as possible. But Salah got to have self-awareness. You haven't been playing well. The manager's desperate. He's trying to find any winning formula. When I saw Joe Gomez starting, when I saw Salah getting benched, because let's be honest here, people were calling the manager a coward for not benching Salah.
Thanks.
People were saying that Salah should be. People were calling him a coward, saying he's got no cojones. He can't bench Salah. Salah should be dropped. Why is everyone getting dropped? Because people forget. People talk about Gakpo starting. Gakpo didn't start against Real Madrid. Gakpo was on the bench.
Hold on, wait, Blick, hold that point. I'm gonna be angel advocate here, right? So Salah, if he's looking at it from his point of view, he's been dropped, rightly so. Now he's watching the game, he's thinking, hold on a minute. I hear I got dropped, but bruv, I'm watching this game, I'm watching guys that's got no credit in the bank, nothing, performing similar levels to me, and it's not the same. They get 90 minutes every game. They play every game.
Doesn't hold up, Dean. You know why?
Why?
First game we won 2-0. The first in the row of games he was dropped in. The 3 games in that space of the 7 to 8 days. We won. The second one he played in the second half because Cody was stinking the place up, so he came on and pretty much didn't do anything better. But the team looked a bit more energetic, I guess. And then in the second game, we was 2-0 up in the game. and then we was winning.
No,
late on
I
and we threw it
understand
away
that,
again.
bro. I understand.
No,
Okay, wait.
what I'm
Ends,
saying,
ends. I got.
at no
No,
point-
wait, Blake. I understand what Ends is saying, but the thing is, go on.
there's no point in those games you'd be like, oh, I could have done better. Maybe I think he should have came on in there when we was like 2-1 up, or even when when we went 3-2 up. I thought he should have come on then because he could stretch the game.
Yeah.
So that's probably where he probably has a bit of gripe as well. But over those 3 games in particular, we won the first one. The next one he played in, but he played obviously one half. And then in the third game, we were actually winning. Like we got smoked in the Leeds game, like proper smoked. Then I could see, oh, bro, there's a point here. But we were winning, and then we threw it away at the last minute, bro. So there's no way you could go like, oh, why am I playing?
Wouldn't you not say he's a bit? Wouldn't you not say he's a bit bitch made though? Like I can obviously we can't drop Verge. We can't drop Verge. But let's say we bought in a Gahey them man would have been dropped by now. They would have been dropped by now. Yeah. Or Leone was fit and Verge got dropped for 3 games in a row. I don't know this for sure. This is my opinion. I don't feel like Verge would be crying and whinging like this. Even a contract situation, Verge and Salah addressed it in different ways. Verge was a bit more mature about it. Salah was again a bit more bitch, man, just chatting like gal. Like,
they made different, bro. They made different.
Yeah,
Virgil wasn't spoiled. Salah feels like he's spot. And the thing is, with the Salah
had to be a single child. I think he was a single child.
Of course he is, bro. Of course he's spot. I'm not saying spot.
He has a brother. You man don't do my guy like that, brother. He has a
brother. I see Salah.
You don't know the trenches.
I'm seeing Salah.
I know you man tried to create a mad.
No, don't say you man. I'm just saying.
You know what's crazy? That would have spread.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Remember he went to the wedding in COVID and everyone tried to cook him for it. You went with his brother's wedding and they tried to cook him for it. Either his brother's wedding or his brethren's wedding. And he went to a wedding. Don't do
but look at this Ends, yeah. See Salah, you know his personality, yeah. Right. I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying I agree with him. You know his personality, yeah. We know him.
Austin Bumper.
That he's looking at these games and thinking, bruv, how am I not playing? He's not looking at his declines. He's looking at players and thinking, how am I not getting these games? I'm not really. That the manager, he's made it sound.
Dean, he's played every game, Dean. Like, I swear to God, what he's
saying. I agree with what you're saying. I agree. I'm just trying to show you. I'm trying to look at. You're trying to crash out on me for no reason.
No, all right.
I'm trying to look at it from his point of view, bro. I'm trying to find because Ends. I agree with everything you say. I want to punch up Salah for doing that. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Don't condone that, by the way, guys. Don't worry about
it. No, we do. Old school 80s change room punch man up. It's that.
We got confirmation.
All I'm gonna do.
Ornstein Bumper.
You see, I was waiting for.
Go on.
Read it then, bro.
I can't believe you just said Ornstein Bumper. Come on, bro.
No. Salah is expected to be omitted from the Liverpool's traveling party for the.
Okay, so it's not that it's done. It's expected. So, bro, so no one's giving me factual. That's why I'm waiting for Liverpool squad list.
Same as Romano said the same thing.
Yeah, so it's like, maybe we don't really know, but we might know.
Expected.
Now, if you knew, just say it, bro.
I need to know.
Normally speaks when there's definites.
Yeah, same with
but he's not made it definite either, though, bro. It's not like Salah has been dropped from the squad.
Then say shit when there's stuff.
No, it's not. The words are important, bro.
So important.
I know what Ends means because what now if he's omitted and then the squad list comes out and he's in the squad? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It needs to be factual. It actually needs to be factual.
Bro. Let me know because then But no,
don't see expected.
According to him, he said Liverpool also want Salah to stay. They don't want him to sell him.
I don't listen. Forget all that. Forget all that. When we see it, it's going to be. I'm not in a speculation thing. You get me? But anyway, I was just trying somehow to see it from Salah's point of view. I was trying to. I can't. But I was just trying to paint a little picture from his point of view. Maybe. Because he's one of our legends. I'm trying to look at it.
You got to keep in mind as well, that if he's not in the squad, it's more. They said it's more of a common sense thing rather than a punishment. Basically saying they have
common
to.
Sense thing.
Now that's what Ornstein said.
No. We're not playing it down. No, it's a
What's the
punishment.
common
bro.
sense
No,
thing? That
that's
don't
what
make no
that's what
sense.
Ornstein
He would
said.
have been in the squad. That's rubbish.
That's what
He would have been in the
Ornstein
squad.
He
said.
can word it or nicey all he wants to nicey.
That's
Bro,
rubbish,
he said
man.
what
No,
he said.
but you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about this whole thing? Yeah, everybody knows. Yeah, if Slot thinks you're playing garbage, you will say he would not hide it. He will say it straight up.
The
He has
Dutch are
never-
honest, bro. They
He has
say it how it
never
Depends who it is,
once
man. Depends
said
who it
Salah
is.
was trash. He has never once said Salah was trash. And even when they brought it up, he's deflected. And when people talk about scapegoat, I got a question. Who's the scapegoat is Salah? I'm just curious.
No, a lot of people scapegoat Salah. Like,
No,
a
but
lot
I
of
feel
people
like
one of his
are.
I feel like
biggest-
it's more.
He didn't-
I think one of
he
his
was
biggest.
Dean, I realized what's happened.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
more Gakpo though, or Konate.
I'm scapegoating a lot of Konate, but go on,
1 second, please. Just give me the floor for a second.
go on, please.
I know what happened. Salah said
Go on,
what he
speak
said,
to
and
me.
all of you man got that neurofire, wherever it's called, a neuralizer from Men in
Yes.
Black. You man just
Yes.
forgot.
Yes,
You man just forgot. Everyone just
you're
like, yo,
right.
he hasn't
And
been
you're
playing.
100% right.
No, he's been like, he hasn't been playing. I'm like, so am I going crazy? Didn't he not just play apart from this week?
Yes.
So
You're
then
right.
why is everyone pretending like he's not played at all?
Because I'm toxic, bro. I'm toxic. I need my manager right. That's why. And I'm emotional. I want everything that could have helped my manager out. Now this is backfired.
This
Now
ain't
I'm
helping
against
him
Salah
out,
again.
though. This is
Did he come on against Sunderland?
I'm against him
Yeah,
again.
Liverpool are saying they want Salah to stay until 2027.
Did he come on
So what-
against Sunderland?
Yeah,
Yeah, second half.
you had the game.
Remember, because they
forgot, bro.
You said
I forgot. I forgot, bro.
clearly didn't put an
No,
impression
wait.
on the
That
game.
reminds me of the point I wanted to say. Ends, what was your reaction during Salah's performance when he came on at halftime against Sunderland?
That it wasn't any better than what Gakpo was doing.
Exactly. So if you see that Gakpo was stinking it up, and now you see in the second half when Salah comes on that everyone's deferring to him, and Liverpool are starting to look even worse because that's when we conceded the goal. Logically speaking, he has not warranted why he should start against Leeds.
No, he should
But that's
start.
not-
We know that. We know it's not a problem.
Salah's point is that what he's done over the years of being in Liverpool, that's why he should start.
That's
I don't
easy,
give a
man.
damn, man. What are you doing this season? What are you doing this season, man? We're losing games. He needs to put a team out that he believes that can win. I don't back the manager, and I'm telling you right now, everyone's only backing Salah as much as they are. It's because our manager's meaty.
Hold on. Is that breaking news real, or is it just expected? Or have you taken out the word expected?
It's the same thing Ravi said earlier. It was just from Fabrice, isn't it? It's nothing's confirmed.
Yeah, but I see the same tweet, but there was the word expected was in there. I can't see it no more. Have you deleted the word expected? Honestly, be honest, man, please.
I have a question, yeah. And I know no one spoke about this. Is it just me, or I feel like Kirkes is slowly improving under the radar?
Do you know what? That's a shout, you know.
He definitely has, bro. But
That's actually a shout.
But
one
let's not
talks
talk about it because if we talk about it now, guess what's going to happen tomorrow if he starts?
But do you know what? Do you know what, Blick? Though,
Only thing to me,
do you know what, Blick? It's not rocket science.
I hear
He's
it,
been,
I hear
it's
it.
not rocket science. He's actually been overlapping a bit more. You saw it in the in Sunday game when he came on, and you saw it in the Leeds game. He's been overlapping a bit. I feel like Slot's realized, you know what? You can't do this inverting thing. This ain't your forte. But again, it's whether Gakpo ignores him on the overlap. Because that's another thing. You know, you just said Kirkhead's going under the radar. We're even starting to overlap just a bit. The Leeds game I saw, Sunday game, it was non-existent till like the last 10 minutes or so. Robbo kept inverting and trying to do this build-up thing. The amount of times I was screaming like, bro, overlap. The overlap was on so much. But in the Leeds game, I saw it quite a bit. I actually saw it quite a bit. I was like, you know what? Maybe the penny's dropped. I still want the manager gone, but the penny has actually dropped. And sometimes Gakpo's utilizing it. There's other times being an idiot and just cutting in and doing what we know him to do. But that's a good point. That's a good point. Blick.
I got another question here. Do you think?
I mean, tomorrow he's going to get cooked, bro. Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just jinxed it, man. Can't believe you just jinxed the whole thing.
No. Well, one thing I would say, do you think we're gonna end up like Arsenal fans, where there's gonna be a division no matter what, where there's gonna be people that are not fully gonna be on the manager's side, but the manager might turn things around and it may be a little bit rocky? Because remember, Arteta was in the mud for a while. Arteta was in the mud for a while, man. Arsenal were doing terrible under Arteta. He had to clear out that whole dressing room.
Yeah, but it's different, bro. This guy just spent 450. He spent 450, bro.
I know it's different. But the credit
And he's gonna be gone soon. He's gonna be gone.
The credit in the bank that Slot has, yeah, and the Carragher even alluded to this. Liverpool have never sacked a manager that's won the league.
We only won 2 in 30 years. So it's not that hard. Like, it's not that hard.
No, they said in English football.
Oh, in history.
Yeah, in history, never sacked a manager that's won the league ever.
Liverpool
have won the league. All the managers have won the league.
Because they've all been good managers, bro. This manager's, let's be honest, bro. Let's just be honest, man. Like, you can't spend that much money and be 9th this season and expect to have a job. You can't. This is the modern day. It's not the 80s where you can be in a job for 10 years. This is the modern day, bro. Money rules. You get me? You can't be here just putting, bro. Back in the day, they'll stick by the manager through thick and thin because the money wasn't that big of a difference. Now,
you know for a fact, yeah, that if Rodgers won that league, he would have stayed a bit longer than he would have intended to.
100%.
Yeah, so
credit in the bank.
Yeah, and with managers, yeah, that's good. Managers, that's the same thing. So
big up runs, bro.
So yeah,
yeah, bro, I hear it, but like I said, man, the money in the game is just too much, bro. You cannot underperform in one single whole, bro. We're nearly halfway through the season, bro. Soon we'll be there, and then how long is this gonna go? Because we were saying, oh, it's nearly 10 games. Oh, it's nearly this. Soon we'll be halfway through, and then we're still in the same boat. 10th and that, halfway through the season. Now we can say we've thrown away the season. Now. Before we was cussing Slot for throwing away the game against Palace by putting all the youngsters out. Now we're going to cuss the owners. We're going to cuss the owners for throwing away the season when he gets halfway. That's what's going to happen.
We're going to win? Do you think there's going to be a point in time where we win 3 games in a row?
Yes,
under this manager.
And you know
this manager.
Whoa, I didn't hear the right. He paused.
Okay, under this manager, 3 games in a row. You think? So let's say we win. Let's say that does happen. Yeah, you're gonna start hearing the Arne Slot chants right away. If we win on Tuesday, you're gonna hear the chants. If we win on the weekend against Brighton, you're gonna hear the chants. It doesn't take that much to impress this fan base.
Yeah, but
don't put us all together, bro.
So I'm saying the people at the game, bro, that sings that, bro. It's just a song.
But here's the thing. If you really think about it, yeah, he has to prove. It's like he's a completely new manager now. He has to reprove himself. That Premier League to me doesn't exist no more. It exists in terms of we won it, but I don't think about he won us the Premier League. I don't think about that no more. To me, it's like a brand new person that has to prove that I'm good enough to be here. That's the problem where he's at. And that's how I see things, man.
Well,
crazy, yeah.
But anyway, we got to wrap it up there, man. Because you know what, we got things to do, man. We got things to do. I've got things to do. I'm sure you've got things to do. You get me? So anyway, it's been good. We had a nice little chat. Obviously, we've got to summarize it. We spoke a bit about the game. Game was poor. Spoke a bit about the Mo and Slot. How do we finish it here? How does this end? How does this scenario end with the Slot and Mo? How does it end? Is it only one winner? Is it only the manager that can win this, or
I think
both lose?
Both has to lose here in this one. That's how it is. I think if we
kept you sell Mo in January, would you sell him in January if there was?
I wouldn't sell him. I'd keep him, but I don't see how they're going to be able to save face. I think at the moment, both of them will probably end up seeing out the season. And then we'll go from there and we'll see what happens. Just as I'm thinking now. But I think Mo, if he wants to stay, that's down to him. But I think the higher-ups are going to want like a public apology or something. I don't know. I just assume that's the way.
No, he's not apologizing.
But then if he doesn't, obviously I'm waiting for the confirmation. If he's at the squad for this game, that's the punishment there. And does that continue into Brighton? Like, what does that look like? And if that's going to be the case, then he'll probably leave in January. But
Well, you
yeah,
know-
I wouldn't sell it. I wouldn't sell it
Wait.
now.
But Mo is good at playing on the fans' heartstring. He's very dramatic. I mean, like remember last season, like this is my.
Yeah, I know
final
you man been
season.
neuralized. I know.
This has been my final season. Remember, people forget. Yeah, Mo was fighting with Klopp
Villain.
when it was coming on. When he got benched for one game, and he said, "If I speak, there'll be fire."
I know.
So Mo would have
Who
said
he thinks he
madness
is.
if Klopp benched him for another 2 games. Yeah, he would have thrown Klopp under the bus and said some madness because he wanted to say madness after that one game, saying, "If I speak, there'll be fire." Why do people forget that Salah's done this? I don't get it. I don't get it.
I remember that, bro. I was on
Like-
the upside.
Are you sure
I
you
was-
remember it, or you got reminded today? I don't know because everyone got neuralized.
No,
No, bro, I remember that, bro. I remember that. These days I was fuming Salah, because I wasn't. My thing was, I was a Mane side. Like, this is way after that, but I never forgot what Salah done that day against Burnley. I'll never forget that day, and I was fuming with him. You get me? I was still fuming with him. So when he went against Klopp, I said, nah. I didn't want him gone, but I was going mad because I thought, bro, what are you doing? Who do you think you are, man? Like this is Klopp you're talking to, bro. Klopp. But the thing is, even though he went up against Klopp, he didn't say nothing crazy, bro. He knew not to say nothing bad.
He wanted to. He said there'll
Had
be
the
fire.
fan base. He had everything, bro. He had everything. This manager, he knows the manager's in a weak spot. He knows he can say something, and the backlash ain't gonna be crazy. Half the fans will be on his side. If Salah done it against Klopp, no one would have been on his side, bro. Can't talk about Klopp. You get me? So, but anyway.
Let me say this one comment real quick. One thing I would like to say real quick, yeah. At the end of the day, the end outcome is Slot is gonna leave this club, man. I actually want to. One of the major reasons why I wanted to leave as well, other than the bad performance, I want to see what Chiesa looks like under a different manager. What an opportunity looks like for him, because I don't think certain players are gonna get the right opportunity under Slot. So for me, I just want change, man. So, and I see that happening. I feel like at the end of the day, the writing's on the wall. He's dug himself a hole. If he somehow manages to come back from this and becomes a successful man, this is the greatest sporting comeback since George Foreman in the freaking 90s when he became heavyweight champion at 45 years old, man.
Bad man.
That would be the greatest comeback story in sports.
George Foreman, bad man. But you know what, yeah? What you said just there, yeah? Because of this manager, we have lowered our standards. Because I don't even think Chiesa is good enough to be here, to be honest, me personally. Because bro, you got to look at it.
Under the bus. All right, I hear it.
No, bro. If we look at it carefully, yeah,
Everyone's
I think
getting
he's
thrown
better
under
than
the
obviously,
bus.
yeah, I know he's better than Gakpo, bro. But this is where our standards are. Like this is how we've gone. We want Chiesa to start games. I heard people say they want Endo to start games. This is what I'm saying, bro. These two players are not good enough to be starters, in my opinion, yeah. But this is where we've dropped, bro. This is why this manager needs to go, because we are dropping our standards to a mad level now, bro. Chiesa is a sub player. If everyone's performing, Chiesa won't start. This is the problem. Because no one's performing, Chiesa should start. So this is why we need a new manager. Because he should be on the bench, Chiesa, if everyone's performing. Really and truly.
I got a question since you took down his
Bro, leave the
I can't
questions.
believe-
Dean.
No, this is a lot. This is
Put him in the
enough.
chat. I can't believe I
how-
need to go. Tablets are needed to be taken.
Yeah, bro. I want to ask
No, I
more
just wanted
questions
to ask
again.
how many goals you think
No,
Isak ended
hold
the
your
season with?
question, bro. Or go live. Got more questions? Go live. No more
I
questions.
think, all right, let me quickly answer the question. I think he scores one this season.
All right, I'm
That's it. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, people, we're going to be out of there, man. Seriously, we're out of there now. But have a good day, people. And if you've got anything to say, put in the comments. And you know where you can follow Enzi's and Dr. Blick's websites and details are in the description. So go and follow them. And we're out of there, man. People, peace, man.
Peace, man.